So the user is 208-513-21199-3112. Better user, nice name. This was from 5 months ago. It's, would I be the asshole if I asked my best friend's girlfriend to give the two of us some alone time when we hang out? Okay. I, 20 female, and my best friend Zeke, 21 male, have known each other for about 5 years now. Zeke is dating his best friend since forever, Mary, and they've been together for about 3 years. Mary is an amazingly kind person, and I've always respected her, but she is constantly present whenever Zeke and I hang out. When we grab dinner together, while she doesn't join us, she asks that Zeke send her an update text every hour. We only hang out in person maybe 3 times a year, so having those few hours constantly disrupted bothers me. We'll just be talking about what shows we've been watching, and he has to pause the conversation to respond to her. He always apologizes and says Mary's anxious and she just wants to know how things are going, but it ruins the flow of our conversations. When I send Zeke a message, which also usually only happens once every few weeks, she sees that he's messaging me, and then she also messages me. She sees that he's messaging me because she is always with him, constantly. She's such a loving person, but I know it wears a bit on Zeke since he's more introverted. I haven't said anything about it because it's their relationship, and while I suggested he just let her know, he sometimes needs space, but it's their business to sort out. Mary and I are casual friends, but Zeke is my best friend. Frankly, if it weren't for Zeke, Mary and I probably wouldn't be in contact at all. Before anyone asks, yes, we liked each other when we first met. Awkward crushes and flirting, and because Zeke and Mary have always been friends, she heard about it initially, but nothing beyond crushing happened between us. I didn't even admit to myself that I'd had a slight crush on him until years later, and by then it was gone. What bothers me the most is A, I feel like she's insecure about doubting Zeke's loyalty, and he is an amazing, sweet dude who would literally do anything to make her feel loved. And B, I see Zeke rarely, so I hate that our time gets interrupted. So, would I be the asshole if I politely asked her not to interrupt when we hang out and or text? TLDR, my guy best friend's girlfriend interrupts every one of our TLDR, my guy best friend's girlfriend interrupts every one of our rare conversations, and I'd like to ask her to stop.
What is TLDR?
Too long, didn't read. So it's kind of like a summary.
Oh, okay.
So some people, like, if they don't want to read the whole text, they'll read that last part. Okay, so before we look in the comments, let's get your reaction.
It's very complicated relationship, I have to say, between Zeke and Mary. I wouldn't reach out to Zeke. I wouldn't reach out to Mary. I would ask Zeke opinions and how does he feel about it, because he's a sweet person. He seems like he's a people pleaser, so to let him choose, I don't think it's about choosing, but I think also like he also need to set boundary with Mary, but I don't think that the girlfriend should be the one who reached out. It should be Zeke and Mary who sort it out together.
Oh, interesting. So you think that it's a boundary issue with Mary?
Yeah.
Mary is the girlfriend that's texting all the time?
Mary is the friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mary's a friend.
Mary's a friend.
No, wait. Would I be the asshole if I talked to Mary about it? Mary is the girlfriend, I think. Yeah, Mary's the girlfriend. I think the poster doesn't have a name.
Wait, sorry. So Mary's
So the boyfriend needs to talk to his friend or needs to talk to the girlfriend?
friend.
Yeah, okay.
So Mary is a friend.
Mary is the girlfriend. Mary's an amazing kind person. Mary is the girlfriend.
Wait, sorry, Mary. Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah, Mary and I are casual friends. So the two girls are casual friends, but Mary is Zeke's girlfriend.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
God.
Shoot, I thought we're on the wrong page.
Oh my
I was
God,
like,
you need to cut it off. Okay, I'm
No,
sorry.
it's okay. Yeah, I was like, what, really?
So the poster is the girlfriend.
The poster is the best friend.
Oh my God, my brain. Okay. Okay, let me tune in.
Okay, so I will. Wait, no, I want you to process this yourself. So,
I need 2 minutes.
okay, so I will.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay. I wouldn't text Mary. I would talk to Zeke.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's so hard. I would talk to Zeke how I feel, but I would tell him that. But I mean, I'm sorry, but the poster need to understand the situation.
Good.
know.
Okay, we are on the same page.
Yeah.
And
If it's really bother you, because I think I've been to that situation, but not like in the setup of Mary and Zeke for sure, But I think like I have my period of like, ooh, like, like, ooh, I'm being deprioritized or like blah blah blah. I have to say I think I was mad before, but I came to realization that this is what it has to be, because it's a relationship.
Yeah.
It's romantic relationship and we're friends. So I supposed to be the one who's supporting you, whatever you are going, So I think that's the way that it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, if you feel that it's really bothering you, you can talk to Zeke about it, but don't expect a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think that I would want to add it more on his plate.
And honestly, I think.
You think?
I think. Honestly, I think that the text is not. I mean, how disruptive is the text? Every once in a while. I mean,
No,
yeah, but they only
Zeke
meet once a year.
Yeah, but I mean, Zeke need to text Mary every hour. It can be
Is
annoying. I mean, that's what they say, that he texts
No,
her.
yeah. But I mean, is it really annoying? Because I feel like I would text you like very often no matter what I'm doing.
Honestly, I mean,
I'm annoying.
No. When I'm going out, I try to text you, like once a while, like.
Yeah.
But I've never time. But I don't think that we're text. But it sounds like Mary is very anxiety person.
Oh, okay.
So maybe consistency, and if something like goes wrong, it making more her upset. I think she's upset more. So that's why she want to keep the momentum. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with Mary and Zeke's relationship. I mean, some couples are very clingy, like contact all the time. Have the. Some couples will just leave when they're not together. They'll leave like the phone on, right? And then the other couple is just like on the phone, not in the conversation. But just
what I'm worried is that I'm not sure like if it will last long for Zeke too. I mean, if he
maybe in 3 years, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, it can be also 5.
5 years.
Oh yeah, no, they know each other for 5 years now.
But Zeke is dating the friends for 3
But they're
years.
friends for forever. So I think he already know her package.
Yeah.
That she have this package.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also from the girlfriend's perspective, Mary, like she knew that she liked the boyfriend before, and then to have, I mean, imagine if you knew a girl liked me, and then I'm really good friends with her, but yeah, we're just friends, and then we go out to dinner a couple times a year, and then she messages you like, hey, can you like leave us alone while we're together? I think that's not going to go well. I think it's like we talked about earlier, is about there's these boundaries that go both ways, that there's boundaries, or like, that we need to respect, that your boyfriend, yes, has the right, and it's healthy for your boyfriend or your significant other to have these relationships with other people, like friendships and, coworkers, family, stuff like that. It's I think that's important, and it's healthy for your partners to have these relationships.
Yeah.
And then the same other side is that the friends also have to respect that there's a special bond, or there's also special exemptions that come with significant others. So like I said before, there's that issue where some people feel like, oh, I've been best friends with him for 10 years, so my rank should be like tip top rank. And then all of a sudden this person out of nowhere gets like, premium status, they just met at a bar or whatever, you know?
Silver,
Yeah, it's like, well, how did you get like the express pass to like
platinum.
priority?
Mhm.
And then, so I think sometimes it's difficult for friends to like handle that shift, like you said, that deprioritization.
But do you think that because she used to have feeling for him, or at least they used to flirt before a bit,
Yeah.
can make it like bother her?
I think it definitely bothers Mary, but even if that wasn't the case,
Oh, right. No. I'm speaking on both sides, right? Because she also mentioned that she admit that like we like each other when we first met and have awkward like crushes and
yeah,
then
so
flirting.
yeah, if anyone asks, so she says before anyone asks, she's saying that the friend, the girl, the poster, and the Zeke, the guy, they used to kind of flirt with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways, but even not so. Okay, let me ask you this: if I have a friend that used to like me, or maybe we kind of had a little bit of a fling, not even a fling, like we flirted with each other, and you knew that we kind of liked each other, but nothing happened. But then years later, we're like still friends, but it's like I was like, yeah, but that's gone, that's long and gone. Would you be okay with me hanging out with that person?
That's hard. I I completely trust you doing another person. I mean, if it's like
Hypothetical, yeah,
hypothetical,
yeah.
do another person.
Do you know the person? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if I had a friend, if I had a close friend to me, you would know about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I'd be 100% okay. Maybe I'm like, okay, you guys can like chat, talk, but I don't know. I really don't know if I'll be like fully 100% advocate for that, like meeting without me.
Okay. Wait. Okay, I just gave her like a real world example so she can like, you can
No, but
better.
because you didn't have feelings.
Oh, okay.
So it's different. I thought about that person, but you didn't have feelings, so it's different.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
more one-sided or it isn't,
No, no. It's how you think it. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I mean, in this scenario, they have feeling. They
Hmm.
they they were a bit of like, here and there, not
Yeah.
like physical, but flirting.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. I guess it's like if you feel like they've liked each other before, there's always that thought of like they can like each other
it could
again, right?
be. It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay, if like we already married, maybe I'm like, okay, go, just whatever. Like,
Really? I don't think marriage will
yeah.
change anything
I don't know.
because
Yeah,
people still
I think
cheat
it's.
on marriages all the
I think
time.
it's hard. I think it's too hard. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think if I'm married, I totally understand. It's
That's
hard,
okay.
dude. Yeah, it's hard to understand.
Yeah, I think that's okay. I
I
mean,
think if you guys hang out in a big group of friends, fine, go, bye.
yeah.
But if it's like one on one, yeah, I think I need to give it a bit of more thoughts.
Honestly, even being a guy and like if I was in Zeke's position, I would be okay.
Like honestly,
Honestly, I'm
if
okay with Mary, to be honest.
if one day you're saying, "Oh, I want to hang out with like," or yeah, but don't you feel weird if like, oh, I still texting with my ex-boyfriend, even though like we're friends and going out and meet just us two?
It depends because like there's one of your exes that like I'm like totally okay with, and then the other one I don't really know that well, but it depends. But going back to this, I mean, like from this specific situation, um, I think I don't really see the problem with Mary, to be honest. Like a couple texts, and maybe from this girl's point of view, she feels like Mary is overwhelming him. But I think I kind of feel like the friend is going to always see the girlfriend in kind of like a negative lens because she's kind of like wants Zeke.
Attention.
Yeah, she wants more attention from Zeke.
I think maybe she I don't know. Okay, so that's why I'm asking that.
Because it
Maybe
doesn't
that
sound
she
like
feels
Zeke
like
is
she missed the
tortured.
train.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking that.
But they've been friends for 5 years, so maybe like the first year was like
Yeah, I mean they're friends
yeah,
for 5 years, but now when you see that he's really
like a good boyfriend.
really good boyfriend, or you can't have.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, and now you just realize that holy crap, maybe this is it.
I mean, sometimes the way that she describes him was like, what bothers me the most is I feel like she's insecure and doubting Zeke's loyalty, and he is an amazing, sweet dude who would literally do anything to make her feel loved. I feel like she's like, yeah, I feel like she's kind of like, yeah, man, Zeke is really great.
Did she also mention that he was a bit annoyed, or
I don't think that he said it, but I think she feels like Mary is too much.
I think she should just talk to Zeke, like, hey, just like taste the water, like did I call it right? Like
Taste the water.
taste
Test the water.
I'm sorry.
You can taste it too. You can taste the water too.
Test
It's
the
clean.
water and see, like, just casually bring this topic up,
Mhm.
and say like how he feels. If he's fine, then he's fine,
Right.
But don't over analyzing it. And I know that you're a best friend and you know him, but yeah, I mean, if he's like, but if he's towards that direction, maybe you can like add full in a bit.
Okay. I think so. But okay, so we have quite a big thread. There were so we have some thread going with some commenters and the original poster. So we have the first person that says Chili Terrified says, "You would be the asshole. You don't have a Mary problem, you have a Zeke problem. He's your friend. He's the only one whose behavior is impacting you, and it's on him to manage his relationships." That's really good.
I agree.
Well put. And his friendships. If you aren't happy with how he's acting when he's with you, then you have a problem with him, so talk to him. She doesn't owe you anything, and she doesn't have to modify her behavior with her boyfriend to please you, who is a casual friend at best. Ooh. Okay, so what if he, then the next commenter says, so what if he texts her once an hour when they're hanging out? She acts like it's every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? I think
But
it's
honestly,
also
like my
one
first reaction was like, ooh, once an hour. But in reality, I also text you maybe once an hour, or 2 hours.
yeah, I think
It's not
honestly,
bad. It's not, just keep updating. Like, maybe not updating, but I didn't give you like send you a long text. It's like, hey, we're moving here. Just like that.
so I think for people that aren't in like very serious relationships, they feel like texting or like updating each other it sounds like a chore, right? Like I
Mhm.
feel like when we weren't in very serious relationships, we felt like, ew, why people like share locations all the time and updating each other, like that's weird, that's so annoying, but I don't know when you're I don't know for us, and I think there's other relationships that other friends that we have too that are in serious relationships. For them, like it's not about it's not this need of like of reporting to each other. It's like, hey, I want to like send a picture of what I'm eating, or like I want them to know, or like I just want to say like, hey, we're going to go to the tennis court now.
Yeah.
Or
So actually, it's become like a recent. We just discussed about it like a few days ago as well. Like, hey, like how can we not track, but what if like something goes wrong, or like what if like, oh, I forgot to message, or like for example, like if I'm like go get my car in the parking building, it was a little bit dark. I just suddenly thought like, what if someone just like attacked me from behind, like knock me out? You wouldn't know, so I think it's just for safety reason, not stalking.
Yeah, I think no. Yeah, so we're talking about sharing locations. Just a side topic, real fast. As it comes to like when it comes to more serious relationships, is that or not more serious. I don't want to say like only serious relationships, but there's a difference. Maybe it comes with like a sense of trust too. Like I know that you're not stalking or you're not like tracking me in a sense of like that you don't trust me or like stalking me.
I mean,
but
because sometimes you would go run at night, right? So I know that I don't want to keep texting you because I don't want you to be looking at your watch, but maybe it keep me sane
you're
at
gonna
night.
keep
That
texting me more than every hour.
no, No, but it keeps me saying, oh, okay, you're moving. You're like,
Mhm.
you're moving this direction, that direction, you
Yeah.
know? So I think it's good that we have the visibility, not necessary that, oh, we're going to check every hours.
Right.
Where is he going? Have he leave home yet? No, not like that. But for example, if like it happened with me like back then that I'm drinking a lot, you know,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, and I forgot to message you. So at least you know that, oh, she's home. She's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's for more like for
I
us, it's more like safety reason.
Yeah, I mean, I was totally like, I remember a long time ago when you told me about one of your friends. They shared the location with their girlfriend. I was like, whoa, that's too much, you know.
Me too. Yeah,
And I was like,
I'm
whoa,
like,
that's
whoa,
weird. Um,
I don't like that.
but now it's like,
Let's
if
just have it.
yeah, I mean, if I had that, if we can have a superpower, and it's like, you know, like I want to know where you are, and I think the key thing comes with, we know we're not going to abuse that superpower, you know, and it's not kind of like,
Superpower.
yeah, like, hey, what are you doing at, you know,
Can I
Sephora
see
again? You know, it's just kind of like, if worst case scenario, I want that peace of mind that like I can, because something happens, like you don't pick up your phone. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. So like, yeah. Anyway, so is that quick? But yeah, so I think that, so I think if another, say your friend was like talking to you and was like, your relationship is weird because you guys text each other all the time, and you know, it's kind of like, hey, it's our relationship, you know.
Yeah, I
You
think
got to respect the boundaries.
I think there's no perfect rules, or I mean, to be a fact that there's no rules, you know.
Mhm.
You create your own. Like, how do you guys want to follow?
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, but I agree with this comment that
Yeah.
it's seek problem.
Yeah, so okay, so going back to this thread, so the last person said, so what if he texts her once an hour when they're hanging out? She's acting like it's every 5 minutes. And so actually the OP, the original poster chimes in. She says, you're right, it's not every 5 minutes, it's not a huge deal, but it happens every time we hang out. And it's only because I'm a woman. ETA?
Estimate.
Time of arrival? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, also it bothers me. I think she's just saying like extra comment. Okay. Also, it bothers me because she sees him practically every day, whereas I see him a few hours each year. So if she sends 20 texts and interrupts for our 20 annual hours talking. So if she sends 20 texts and interrupts our 20 annual hours talking, it would kind of ish feel like if I sent over 800 texts for each of the hours they hang out each year. It's not a great way to describe that, but I don't know how else to say it. I mean, okay, this got a lot of downvotes, so a lot of people are disagreeing with her. I mean, it's not 1-to-1. I mean, you're the friend, another one's the
Dude,
girlfriend.
I'm sorry, I read more comments and then I do agree
You want to
with
read the
those
next one?
comments. Yeah.
Okay, here, the next one.
No, this one first, right? This one
Yeah, this is the next
say
one, yeah.
this one said it's so weird that you're comparing yourself with Mary. Full stop. As his actual girlfriend, Mary has far more leverage and flexibilities to text him. The same doesn't apply to a friend.
I love it.
Oh
I
my
can feel like
God,
the sassiness.
Oh my God, I agree. I totally agree. Okay. The next one is, if you don't like it, end the friendship. At the moment you are obsessed and he is just not that into you.
Maybe
Oh
maybe
my
there's a reason why
God.
he only sees her like a couple
No,
times a
but
year.
that's, I mean,
Yeah.
that right? That's
Yeah.
how like
No,
I
I
also
totally
feel
agree.
at the end of that she feels like she missed her train.
Okay, the next one's sassy too. Read this one.
Oh no. How dare he sees his check notes girlfriend every
No.
day.
I think it's, oh no, how dare he sees his check notes girlfriend every day. It's like yeah, so it's being very sassy. So yeah. So the person says, good queen full and chop says, oh no, how dare he sees his check notes girlfriend every day. If you two are only talking 20 hours a year, then honestly, y'all might not be as good of friends as you say you are. This may just be another case of them being your best friend, but you're not his. Yeah. I think it's, yeah, okay, it's pretty clear on this one.
But I'm just so amazed at the fact that she calculated the hours and the texts.
Yeah, wow. But I mean, look at her name, her OP name. OP's name is like Reddit user 2085132111.
She is good at numbers.
She's the entity. So in her original post, she did do an update. So, I mean, credit to her. She said, "Thank you for all the comments. I see clearly now that I absolutely would be the asshole if I talked to Mary about it, and that I may also be the asshole if I talk to Zeke about it." So, I mean, credit. Where
I think
credit's
she
due,
just wanted to have like sense check.
Yeah, which is good. She tasted the waters
with others.
What? Yeah.
Ew,
So
I'm sorry. No, but okay, can we redo that? Go
no,
back.
it's
Do
fine.
it again.
No, I'm not gonna edit that. So yeah. So yeah. I think it's pretty clear, and I mean, a good ending. Like the poster actually wasn't combative. She listened to people. So I mean, she's not a horrible person.
She's not. I think
Maybe
she's just.
maybe she's just. I mean, she likes Zeke, I think, and
I think so.
maybe one day she can find her own Zeke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and text him every hour.
Or just wait.
Yeah. Poor lady. Anyways, I mean, good for them. I'm happy. I'm happy to see that she like responded positively to that. Okay. Last one. How long have we been going for?
An hour, 11 minutes.
An hour, 11 minutes. Maybe that's enough for one episode.
I think so.
I think so too, right?
Yeah.
Would I be the asshole if I did one more story?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for our first episode of You Look Lovely Today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And yeah, please let us know how we did. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, like if you're listening to our podcast, and yeah, share with your friends. And we'll be back soon. Bye.
Okay.